Hello everyone and welcome to night number 9 of the Dusty Classic. This is going to be an amazing episode. 2 massive matches in this one. We're starting things off with the American Wolves versus the American Alpha. And then after this one we have got Lucha House Party, Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik going up against Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix of the Lucha Bros. This is a very strong episode and this is going to be a very difficult part, and as well, tomorrow's matches as well. Tomorrow's matches are a bit easier, but the two teams that are involved, who I expect to go through, would definitely be an amazing match. That is the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard versus the Dangerous Alliance, Mikey Whipwreck and Tajiri, and then Danny Doring and Roadkill up against FTR. If we can get FTR versus the Brainbusters in the next round, that would be amazing. But this is a very interesting match. Two teams who are very, very good. I mean, I miss the American Wolves. Of course, Dave Richards retired a few years ago to pursue other options. Of course, he was, I believe, anyway, he was fully qualified as a paramedic and a firefighter. And I believe he was trying to do police as well. I think he was trying to complete the set, wasn't he, I think. Eddie Edwards, of course, still wrestling in Impact Wrestling. American Alpha, I don't know, has Jason Jordan retired himself now? I know he'd taken more of a backstage role. He'd taken a few injuries, hadn't he? And I think his career started, or ended, as soon as it began, really. But Chad Gable's still going, but mainly as a bit of a jobber, to be honest. But they've got a great opportunity here. I was a massive fan of American Alpha. That was the sort of peak of the time I was watching and NXT religiously. Really. So a great opportunity for both these teams, of course, a spot against either the Lucha House Party or the Lucha Bros. I would be very annoyed if it's not the Lucha Bros, to be honest. I mean, surely the Lucha Bros should go through, you would think. Nice drop kick there by Jason Jordan, but David Richards brings him back up to his feet. I'll say this again, I've said it many times, haven't I, in the past, but in case you're newer to the channel, one of my favourite matches I've ever seen live was SWE, Southside Wrestling Entertainment, in the UK, and it was in St. Neots, which is not far from where I used to live, and it was Aleister Black, then known as Tommy End, up against Davey Richards. It was amazing. Two guys literally just kicking the crap out of each other. It was a spectacle to watch. It really was. Really, really good match. Jordan now sending Davey Richards into the corner. Richards catches him now into that T-bone suplex as now Eddie Edwards rolls through Chad Gable into a calf crusher. They could pull the win out here, you know. No elbow in the spine. And Chad Gable escaping. Remember, these matches are Extreme Rules to make them Tornado. Nice. Chad Gable dropped face first across the barricade and still... well, saying that, say American Alpha have turned it back round now, but American Wolves were in firm control for quite a large period of time, to be honest. Nice crossbody there. Oh, tombstone piledriver on the outside. There's now Chad Gable up on top. What is he looking for here? A big diving back senton into the pin. David Richards just slides back. That's really weird, actually. I've just noticed that David Richards has just tweeted. I've not seen him tweet for ages and ages and ages, to be honest, but... Gable now in the corner with... well, his own Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory German suplex on Davey Richards. Bridges for the pin. Eddie Edwards is down on the outside. This could be American Alpha's chance. Oh, it's only a 2. That looked pretty close to me. Well, it was very close, wasn't it? belly-to-belly suplex there by Jason Jordan. Nice clothesline and a second clothesline. Oh, another big clothesline there by Eddie Edwards, flattening Jason Jordan down onto the ladder. Edwards now with Jordan up on the shoulders. Jordan fighting back with the elbows in the face. Chad Gable now sending Davey Richards to the outside of the ring. As Jason Jordan attacking Eddie Edwards in the middle of the ring with the chair. Pinned now by Jason Jordan. It's only a 2 count. Jason Jordan now stalking Eddie Edwards, takes him up into that backdrop neck breaker, then breaks up the pin because Davey Richards will try to steal it there. Pin now by Eddie Edwards. Oh, he was only able to drape a hand across. It wasn't really enough, was it, when you think about it? Nice drop kick right in the spine. Eddie Edwards now rolling Chad Gable over and into that leg breaker. And a lion salt as well. Eddie Edwards very much in control of this match at the moment. As Jason Jordan now with a German suplex from the corner on Davey Richards, who's back up, striking the guts. Very even match this one. I said it was going to be, didn't I? Chad Gable now with a leg of... Oh, dropping his body weight across the knees of Eddie Edwards. And Jason Jordan now working on the arm. Very intelligent wrestling by both Jordan and Gable here. Really working on body parts. Going after the legs of Davey Richards, which is not only a way to weaken them to be able to potentially go for the pin or the submission themselves, but also a way to remove the amount of damage that can be done by Davey Richards and those legs as well. Nice. Jason Jordan now just taking Davey Richards for a tour around the ring, slamming him into every single post going. Now into that backdrop neck breaker. Gable has Edwards under control with the arm breaker. There's the pin. Will this be enough for American Alpha to go through? It is indeed. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable will move on to the next round of the Dusty Classic. American Alpha knocking out American Wolves in this all-American battle. Boom and boom. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful maneuvers by everyone there, wasn't it? For that ankle lock there by Davey Richards on the outside, of course. Doesn't count on the outside. And eventually it was the American Alpha that got the victory. So they move through, but who will they be facing off against? We know it's going to be a Lucha pairing. But will it be the Lucha House Party or the Lucha Brothers? Or the Death Triangle? That's what they're called these days, isn't it? Well, let's head in and find out. And here is that next match then. Lucha House Party. Is it Lucha House Party? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik going up against Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. in this full Mexican masked battle. This should be pretty fun. Maybe a little bit more one-sided than the previous one. So I felt like the previous match was pretty one-sided. Well, it should have been anyway. No, what am I talking about? The previous match was pretty even. This should be pretty one-sided. Sorry, I'm not with it today at all. And you know what the problem is? I stayed up to watch AEW on Sunday night. Being in the UK, it starts at 1 AM and it finished at 4:30 in the morning. I got up for work at 6, so I had an hour and a half sleep, and it has knocked me out all week. It really has. I'm a mess this week at the moment. So we might be a bit floppy with the uploads, but we'll get there. We will get there, I promise. As I'll tell you, if the Lucha Bros don't win this, I'm going to be devastated. Death Triangle currently down on -1 in the rankings because they did get a loss this week's extra shows, didn't they? So still, yeah, a bit of work to go for them. This would be a great victory for them, though. Get them back up to the 0, which is where they want to be. So I think my cat just sneezed. It's a really weird noise. Pentagon now sending Gran Metalik face first into the apron. As now Lince Dorado and Phoenix wrestling around the back of the commentary table. Pentagon in control, though, of Gran Metalik in the middle of the ring. These two, I mean, after watching the AEW show the weekend, I'm absolutely mouth-watering at the idea of Pac and Phoenix versus the Bucks. That match is going to be absolutely insane. And it makes you realize just how good... I think it's not... I mean, I always knew that Phoenix was a fantastic wrestler, but I've really come to appreciate it so much more over the last few weeks. Just seeing him in action, he's just so smooth. Very rarely makes any mistakes, and which is very odd with the amount of crazy stuff that he's doing as the Lucha Bros pick up a quick and definitive victory here against the Lucha House Party. And there we go. Done and dusted. That was a lot quicker than the second match, wasn't it? A lot quicker than the first match. Pentagon doing all the work on the inside of the ring against Gran Metalik, while Phoenix kept Lince Dorado out the way. There's the Phoenix taking Lince Dorado out with a flatliner on the outside, while Pentagon package drops Gran Metalik down into the pin, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was enough. Lucha Bros move forward. They will face off against American Alpha in the second round of the Dusty Classic. Well, there we go, guys. I told you I can't talk. Day 9 is down, and we will be back tomorrow for what is going to be a very interesting one. Hopefully, the matches go our way tomorrow, because I really want to see the Brainbusters versus FTR in the second round. But they've both got pretty simple first-round matches, but we've seen how this competition can be, and we've seen the weird and wonderful results this competition can throw out. But yeah, let's see what we do get tomorrow night. If you've enjoyed this one, like, subscribe, that other good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.